Time is of the essence. It's a saying that can save your life, as one local man found out. Nick Paranjape from St. Thomas Hospital has the amazing story of a young and healthy man from Bowling Green who nearly lost his life after suffering a major stroke.
It was like any other day. Nithin Jam was at his son's basketball practice in Bowling Green, Kentucky. But it wasn't like any other day.
Started feeling some odd sensations through my arm. It was kind of like a vibration or a tingling.
Something was seriously wrong.
What I was feeling I'd never felt before, and it felt very intense.
Alertly, he walked over to some people in the stands and asked them to call 911. Nithin, only 35 years old, was having a stroke.
My sister-in-law, Kelly, actually called me, and it's pretty much a blur.
Neil Jam, a physician at St. Thomas Midtown, a part of Ascension, is Nithin's younger brother. By the time Neil made the 70-mile drive to the hospital in Bowling Green, oddly, the stroke symptoms had subsided.
They gave me feedback that, fortunately, a lot of his symptoms were improving.
The clot had broken free in Nithin's neck. That's why the symptoms had disappeared. But moments later, the symptoms came back, this time with vengeance, as the clot made its way up to his brain.
Speech started getting slurred. That clumsiness kind of went over his whole entire left side. He started getting a little sleepy, he started getting sick to his stomach, and was just vomiting intractably, and it was just right in front of us was just, the whole spectrum of, stroke symptoms was just happening right in front of us.
Ironically, Nithin's brother Neil is a neurologist who sees stroke patients every day at St. Thomas Health. As Nithin's condition worsened in Bowling Green, Neil immediately had his brother airlifted to St. Thomas West Hospital in Nashville. Neil wanted his brother to have the best care possible from a medical staff he knew well. Dr. Adam Reig at St. Thomas West performed emergency surgery, removing the clot from Nithin's brain.
The first thing I remember is waking up at St. Thomas West with a tube down my throat.
The surgery was a success.
The scariest parts of it that I went through, I don't remember. I think the scariest part of it was for my family.
After a couple of months of rehab, Nithin is back to doing what he loves.
Running is kind of my sanctuary.
He's been running since he can remember. He even ran cross-country at Vanderbilt. He's also back at work, driving again, and most importantly, enjoying those precious moments with his wife and 3 little ones. He can't quite explain how he survived a major stroke, but he knows he wouldn't be here without his brother getting involved.
There were critical times where he jumped in and affected the situation because of his knowledge. And I will always be in debt to him for that.
Our dad always says it's a lottery to be healthy, and we always used to laugh at that. Kind of, it was just another corny comment by Dad, but it really is true.
May is National Stroke Awareness Month. To see if you are at risk for a stroke, you can take a free health assessment. You'll find it online at stthomasdoctors.com.